They did it. They delivered. And you're still not happy. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing something super different for me. I'm gonna be sitting down. As you can see, the makeup's already done. I'm not gonna be reviewing anything, but today we are talking about a topic that has been, I don't know, really bothering me, kind of annoying me lately, because it's just something that has been continuous over the last year, and I just really want to address it. So I'm going to be slightly talking about the Kat Von D KVD vegan beauty situation, but a piece of it that I feel like people aren't addressing, and I really want to address. So if you want to see like all the tea on my thoughts on that and just what I have to say, then sit back, relax, enjoy this video, and don't forget, if you guys have anything to say, comment below throughout the video. The engagement helps the channel out so much. Thumbs up, thumbs down if you don't like it. If you like it, whatever floats your boat. Doing that just helps me out so much. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and enjoy the video, y'all. Okay, so I've got my laptop in my lap down here, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at. But I'm just gonna start this off with, I guess, a little bit of backstory, just in case some people don't know what went on. So I'm looking down here. So in June or July of 2018, I'm not sure which one, I always confuse the dates, but June or July, there was a couple like articles that say different conflicting things. Kat Von D came out with her infamous anti-vax Instagram. It was more or less just like she was pregnant. She was like, my husband and I do not plan on vaccinating. And from there, things really blew up. Understandably so, okay? Anti-vax stuff is absolutely ridiculous. It's dangerous. It is stupid. It is irresponsible. Just vaccinate your fucking kids, okay? Cool. That's all I have to say about that. So I really understood a lot of people being really annoyed by it. And then diving deeper into Kat's past, there was just more and more bad shit. Just, I mean, I'm not gonna say certain things on here because they'll just block my channel in 3.5 seconds, take the video down. But I digress. She's done a lot of bad things, and I fully don't support Kat Von D. I do not like Kat Von D. I was so ready for Kat Von D to just like dip the fuck out of the makeup world, okay? We all were. I feel like most everyone was just like, you know what? She's fucked up one too many times. She's been an asshole. She's been unapologetic about it. Just let her go. So, cut to January 16th, 2020, okay? I'm gonna read this post. This is about a year and a half after the original post of the Instagram date, okay? Beauty lovers, you're about to see a major change in Sephora aisles. After 12 years at the helm, Kat Von D announced that she is leaving her eponymous makeup brand that has sold her remaining shares to Kendo, the company's parent company. In an official press release, Refinery 29 reports, Kendo confirmed that Von D will no longer be involved with the brand in any capacity, and the brand will be renamed KVD Vegan Beauty. Kat Von D Beauty has already updated its website to reflect the shift in ownership. Okay, so that is January 16th, 2020. It's about a year and a half, like I said, after the original date of the post, okay? So here's where I want to start diving into what really kind of annoys me about the entire situation. So KVD did a lot of things kind of strangely. They did things I probably wouldn't agree with. They made choices I probably wouldn't have made. First off, the name, KVD Vegan Beauty. It's a little strange, and I understand they made the change. Well, they said they made the change because they already had a ton of this packaging, okay? They had a ton Kat Von D packaging. They didn't want to waste it. I understand that. I heard that and I said, you know what? Okay, it's kind of lame. The name's kind of confusing. KVD, Vegan Beauty, Kindness, Vegan Discovery. Yet again, stupid. They could have come up with something else. I guess it's kind of, that doesn't make a ton of sense to me. The KVD, keeping the packaging for a while, burning through it, but announcing a different name, that I understand. But trying to use the initials still, just really dumb. I don't love that. But that's kind of beside the point here, okay? So they let us know that they were gonna be reusing a lot of the packaging that already existed for a while to push out the remainder of the products that Kat had already created, okay? So that meant a lot of really uninspired, tiny shade and light eye palettes, some really dumb releases. Honestly, some stuff I didn't like, didn't care about, no one really cared about, okay? But then we finally started to see the shift from Kat's packaging to the new KVD packaging. And I was really excited because I thought it was finally gonna be like, people were finally gonna be, I don't know, re-excited about the brand. I thought they were really moving in a cool direction. And it's almost like everyone just decided to forget everything they told us about the direction they were going and just say, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. Y'all still suck. So I guess the bigger point I want to make here is everyone basically canceled Kat Von D after that post. They canceled the brand. They weren't buying the products. They didn't want to see her. They didn't want to talk about Kat Von D. No one wanted to support it on their channels. That's fine. I totally understood that. But when Kendo listened, took the notes, and probably got her out as fast as they could. Okay, so it's a year and a half from the post. Imagine 6 months of damage control, negotiations on contracts, figuring that all out. And then we all know how makeup works now. A year in advance, half that shit's already planned. So they already had things in the works, were going full force like a freaking speeding train. That stuff has to happen so far in advance. They were so big that it's probably the fastest they could get her out and get things changed. And people just chose to ignore that. They chose to just continue to cancel KVD, make fun of it, mock it. I don't get it. They did what you wanted. They did what people asked for, and people are pissed. So the reason this all really sparked, what really got this started in me, was the most recent post on the newest holiday palette, the Edge of Reality eyeshadow palette, okay? I'm wearing it today. I'm just gonna say really fast, if you guys want a review on it, happy to do it. This palette is fucking awesome. It's awesome. It is beautiful. These formulas are incredible. Incredible. This is one of my favorite, absolute favorite palettes. I can say top 5, and I've used the palette 3 times at this point, okay? It is so, so good. The color story is cool. You have cool tones, you have warm tones, you have duochromes, pops of color, everything that's on trend, and everyone was shitting on it, but not for the reasons I expected. You know, I was like, if everyone just doesn't like the color story, I guess I understand. Makeup is subjective. But I read the comments below that Trend Mood post, and there were multiple people who were saying, wow, the brand really has changed since Kat left. Wow, this is nothing like when Kat was there. Wow, the brand is so uninspired now. What? Fucking choose. What do you want? Do you want her gone? Or do you want a new, different, fresh brand? They're not the same. They are not Kat Von D. That's what you wanted. It's what we all wanted. They did it. They delivered. And you're still not happy. Why? It's because everyone is still so obsessed with cancel culture. And we're not canceling the people who actually fucking deserve it. I don't even think we should cancel those people. It's accountability culture. Okay, Smokey Glow says it all the time. A bunch of YouTubers say it all the fucking time. It is accountability culture. Hold the people who are truly shit accountable and get them out. And you know what? Kendo did that. Kat Von D was problematic time and time again, so they got her out. It can be done. Okay? And when it's done, I think we need to give the brands recognition. They worked hard. They spent obscene amounts of money, I'm sure, and paid a ton to buy her out on the rest of that contract. And people still aren't happy. No one's giving them a chance. Okay? As soon as I found out Kat was gone and wasn't gonna make money anymore, I placed an order. Multiple orders since then. I'm wearing an entire face of the brand today, okay? I love the formulas, stunning. Not everything is incredible, but what is for most brands? But I mean, almost every product I've purchased, I've loved. They're great. So good. And so you can't knock the formulas if you try it. They are giving you different packaging. They've changed up what the brand looks like, what it is. They're trying to give it new life, breathing something into it, and everyone still doesn't want to give it a chance. So how do we change that? How do we switch how this works? When a company does what we ask for and listens to the consumer and actively tries to give us what we want and we still shit on them, then why are the people who really need to change and not willing to change, why would they? If they see that someone who is willing to change, putting in the work, spending the money, trying to switch it up, they're still not getting a chance, then why the fuck would they bother? Why would the Jeffree Stars, the Nikita Dragons, why would these shitty people change if they know it's not gonna help? We are literally giving them a reason to stay shitty because we're just showing them that it doesn't matter if they change. It's insane. It's just insane. So I guess in conclusion, what I want people to take from this video is if a brand tries genuinely hard to change and fix mistakes and problems and address them, give them a chance. Because if we don't, we're not gonna give anyone else a reason to change. People will just continue terrible behavior if they know changing it isn't gonna get them anywhere. So screw the cancel culture, hold people accountable, and be a little more forgiving. But that brings us to the end of today's video. If you like what you saw today, like I said, comment, thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell, and I love y'all so much. Thanks for watching.